What's up, everybody? This is Kenyo TCG, and welcome to the channel. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but back somewhere around, 2020 or so, I made a channel called Kenyo YGO. Now, why is that? I made it because I was super into Yu-Gi-Oh! It was my first TCG ever, and I wanted to share some content. Was that content good? No, it wasn't. I made some decent deck lists, like the maybe the hero deck, but that was really just about it. And that was not even on PC. That was on a PlayStation 4 in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Great game, by the way, at the time, before we even had Master Duel. But then I started learning about other card games, I started liking them. I know I started with Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I went to Digimon, and now, as you can see, this is Union Arena. Now, I saw this when they basically announced it in Japan, and they basically gave us like a rundown of like what it was. And I immediately just went, oh my god, this is really cool. I know there's a couple other card games that kind of do the same thing in the aspect of having multiple IPs, but for some reason this game caught my attention. Now I have been playing Union Arena since it came out. I was there for the super pre-release for Hunter x Hunter and Bleach. I have both pre-release decks. Unfortunately, I could not get a playset of the pre-release cards, but that's okay. It was either get 2 Hunter x Hunter or get 2 Bleach or get one of each. I got one of each. So if you guys don't know about this game, it's been out for, I want to say, almost a year now. I think the super pre-release was somewhere around August or something like that. There seems to be not a lot of traffic towards this game. Why that is, I'm not 100% sure. Some people feel really indifferent about the art and this and that. Honestly, though, the game is really fun to play. The game is really cool. It has some really cool mechanics. The gameplay is fun as well. This is a best of one game. So if you're not into best of ones, this might not be for you. But I do implore you guys to give it a chance. This is honestly one of the best games I've ever played. Again, I might be biased, but I really do like it. I like how it incorporates the IPs, how it plays. So far, we have Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen. I know that's a big one. Code Geass, Demon Slayer, One Punch Man. Pretty sure that's it. With a bunch of them announced. We're getting Sword Art Online. We're getting Yu Yu Hakusho. And then we're getting the second volume of Bleach. So there's a second set for Bleach soon. Second set for Hunter x Hunter. And it seems to have been following this sort of format for the release of the sets. So you're not just getting one box set of an IP. You're possibly getting multiple. So far, we know that you're getting 2. Now, my hope is that one day they'll add Katekyo Hitman Reborn. If you guys do not know what that is, I highly recommend it. It is honestly my most favorite anime of all time. But again, that's just me being biased. Without further ado, though, let's get into this. Yapped. I don't want to do it anymore. All right, so this list specifically was the one that got second place, and I am so sorry. I forgot where. But I kind of just want to give you guys a rundown of the cards real quick. So we have 2 of the Gone Freaks. It's just simple cycling or draw engine. Draw a card, then puts a card from your hand into the sideline. Then we have Bisky. We have 2 of them. This is basically just your removal. That's not much to go into there. Then we have Killua Soldic, your 4-offs, because we do run the Raid. Now, if you guys are familiar with Digimon, Raid is basically just Digivolving on top of the base card. But you don't get the drop, except you get all the benefits that say Raid, whatever is underneath that Raid effect. Now, you can hard play this card and be a vanilla 4K, which sometimes is good, as we see with the Bleach deck, with the Renji Rush deck. However, You do want to evolve it. You 100% want to evolve it. You want to raid it. I'm sorry. You want to raid the card. Why do I say that? Well, as you can see on the left hand side here, you get effects based on the specified slots, cards that you have on the field and on your hand. The damage that's what you're always trying to gun for, because you're trying to do the most damage so you can win the game. Most of the times it'll get blocked, but if you have 2 bodies out and they don't have a way to block both bodies, that's easy games right there. So we run 3 of these Kaluas. Then we have Genthru. Now this is what really threw me off, right? Because when I built Blue Hunter x Hunter, I built it with the bomber deck. With the bomber cards, and that was it. I didn't think too much of the specified slots, other than they were a little, a little underwhelming. Boy, was I wrong. So when you combine both, you get this really nice working deck that, honestly, Genthru is just here for not only the 4K VP, but also to be your other removal. Honestly, I never even thought about putting them both together, but it makes sense. It makes a ton of sense, and it takes what's best out of both decks and it puts them together. The reason you're running the bomber deck is for Genthru. The reason you're running the specified slots is for the increased hand size, the effects that give you more effects. For example, like Killua, and in a second we'll get to Confreaks. But yep, we're just running Genthru for the removal. Honestly, it's really good. I can't go wrong with that, and I'll show you guys how you guys do that, hopefully, in a second. Then we have the Killua. Draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Nothing too crazy. It's just draw. Then we have Confreaks. And it says, when played, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 specified slot affinity card from among them and add it to your hand. Place remaining cards. This is just your search engine, really. You definitely want to play this whenever you see it. I know it's a one-off, but just so you know, definitely want to play it. Bara. Now, this card is the motherfucking MVP. All right, so let me tell you about this card. So the combo here is going to be, you're going to get a Risky Dice, you're going to get a Bara on the board, and a Garenu. Everything else is specified slots, or specified slots centric. So you play Garenu, play Garenu obviously past turn, because you can't unsuspend that unless you have a way to. This does not. But after a turn has passed, you have Bara on the board, you have Garenu, and you have Risky Dice. So you start with Garenu. I'll make my way over to the rest of the cards. But you start with the Garenu, you look at the top card, and you can see what it is. And you can either place it at the top or bottom. Now, let's read Bara. If on the front line, does not need to unsuspend or anything. It can be activated the turn that it is played on the front line. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the reveal card has 2 or more required energy, choose up to 1 character with 1500 or more BP on your opponent's front line. It loses 1000 BP until the end of the turn. And then you can place the reveal card on top or bottom of your deck. So if they have a 4K body on the board and you're trying to like somehow, not have it get blocked, or if it does, if your body does get blocked, then it'll get rid of a body. Bara is really good for that. Then you have Risky Dice. Risky Dice says, choose 1 character on your field, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the reveal card has 2 or more required energy, add it to your hand and give the chosen character 1000 BP until the end of the turn. If the reveal card has 1 or less required energy, silent the chosen character and place a reveal card on the top of your deck. So not only are you using this for the plus BP or 1K BP, you're also using it so that you can see the cards that you want, add them to your hand. I mean, if it's going to be a 2 or more required energy card, you're still going to want it added to your hand. And you don't really have to worry about your hand size with this deck, because Strip of Beach. A deck can only contain up to 3 copies of this card. We are running all 3. Your maximum hand size is now 15 cards. And when played, draw a card. Now, why is this card so good? Hand size moves up. You draw a card when played, and it generates 2 energy. That is insane, all right? That is insane. Now, Risky Dice is also a side card, which is set to active onto your field when it's played. But it also generates one. So you're never feeling like, oh man, I really gotta play this. I don't really want to. Oh man, Super Beach, it's just a draw one on the board. No, you're gonna get the resources no matter what, right? So you're still gonna draw a card. Your hand size is gonna be 15. This card gives you so much value, it is insane. And then it has to get triggered. Add this card to your hand, which is crazy. Which is the same thing for Risky Dice. Add this card to your hand. So there is that, and then the reason why the Bara effect is so strong, it is because of Genthru. Genthru says, review the top card of your deck. If the reveal card has 2 or more required energy, choose up to 1 character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. Place the reveal card on top or bottom of your deck. So, again, let's say they have a 4K body. I do Bara first. I know what the top card is because of Garenu. And I know it's going to trigger this effect. It's going to be a 2 or more required energy. I raid into Genthru. I see the top card. Boom. So because I borrowed, it is now 3K, which is happens to be like the baseline. The baseline for the raid cards are going to be 4K. Sometimes 45, but those are not really common. You might see them. You might see them now more than anything, especially with the One Punch Man cards. But yeah, so you want to use Bara, lower them down to 3K, and then Genthru just immediately sidelines them. Sorry. So it's your best removal when it comes to like these big bodies. You don't have to do too much, and you get value out of it. So again, you get to know the top of your deck. You get to add the top of your deck. You get to get rid of a body, which is great, especially when you're trying to go for a game. So this little combo right here is gonna be so good. And then as you're doing this, you're playing Gun Freaks, which I'm about to get into right now. Again, it kind of works like Killua Soldic's raid. However, it is not a raid card, so unfortunately you do have to slap this down on the board and wait a turn in order to attack, as there is no way to actually unsuspend him right now. And again, the effects for Killua and Gon are both revealed from hand and on the board. So if you have multiple Risky Dice, if you have multiple Strips of Beach, they do count towards that effect, and then whatever else you have on your hand. So honestly, a lot of the times you are gonna have the cards to get to Impact 1, to get to Damage 2, and so on and so forth. And then obviously the Bisky effect, where you can get rid of something with 1,000 or less. What is it? Choose up to 1 character in your opponent's front line with equal to or less than 1,000 multiplied by the number of specified slots. So for each slot, specified slot affinity card on your hand and on your field, you can add 1,000 to it, so you can get rid of big bodies. Now, this deck is really cool. It is sort of big brain because you do have to know when to do things, but it is honestly the best Hunter x Hunter blue version I have ever played. Kudos to the person who built it. I love this deck. It is really good, and I'm gonna try to load into a game here and see if I can maybe play a rank so I can show off. Whether I win or not, I have no idea. Skill issue, I guess. All right, game. Here we go. Let's go, scissors. Let's go second. I like setting up. Yeah, we only have 1 0 call scan through. I don't know how I feel about that. Sucks because Stripper Beach, you have Genthru, and then you have the other Genthru to follow up. And Killua is really good. I'm gonna mulligan. I need to see more zeros. What I tend to do is if I see a lot of zeros in my hands that I can be easily replaced, I like to go super aggro in the beginning and then kind of just work my way up. Oh no. This is so similar to the hand we had. No! Damn. Alright. At least there's 2 calls, so if I get another 0, I can do stuff. Alright, bro. Do your thing. Now, this is sort of an auto sim. There are some things you're gonna have to do manually, like obviously the faces, right? Main phase, movement phase, all that stuff. You're gonna have to click a button to switch over to the next phase. It won't like automatically do it for you, so there's that. We're just waiting on the opponent. Oh, okay, green One Punch Man. No, we're good. Okay. No. So you can rest one of these during your draw phase, so you can draw another card, but that means we get to do less. But I don't want to do that because I see 2 cost scan through. Sorry, 2 0 cost, or 1 0 cost with 1 cost scan through. So we're gonna play them, and then we can get 1 2, and then with this guy we get to 3 energy. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move to from movement phase to main phase. We're gonna play Genthru in the energy line, so we can start generating that energy. As you can see, we're already generating 1. I'm gonna play Genthru in the back. Look at the top card, and honestly, we're gonna leave there. That's pretty good. And then go ahead. Doraemon is really funny, honestly. Ooh, they play King, okay. Search engine, of course. Respected. We are going to? Are we? No, I don't want to. Let's go straight to the main phase. Let's do Doraemon in the energy line. And then we'll do the bar up in the front. Move to attack phase and turn. Just need 1 strip of beach and I'm good. Okay. Do you want to? Yeah. Yeah, we will. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna move Genthru. Or I'll move this guy up. Switch to main phase. Energy. Top card. Garenu, we're gonna leave on top. It's really good. And then move him to the I gotta think now, because I can do play Q. Oh, if I do Biscuits training, I can play Kirua, and then I can raid into him. So honestly, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Biscuits training, set these 2 active. Energy. So now we're generating 4. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to use raid, but I didn't. That's fine. Attack phase. Get in there. We'll choose this one. This guy attacks. We'll choose this one. So unlike Digimon, where you go from top all the way down till you hit the bottom, you get to actually choose which one you attack into. In this game, attackers never die unless there's an effect that takes place. But honestly, other than that, there is they're pretty similar. And my turn. Oh man, Ice is a vanilla. I messed up. I clicked the wrong button. That's on me. So now they're down to 5. We're up 2. I was waiting for him to raise so I can use this Paladin's necklace. And then if I have to use Angel's Breath. But we do need a 2 energy producing character on the board. Otherwise, I can't really use Angel's Breath. Oh, King's here. He can't attack or block, but... that wind plate is really going to hurt. Yeah, so he got rid of the Killua. That's fine. Yeah, he can raid. So the cool thing about King is he generates energy even while on the front line. So right now he's generating 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 energy, which is honestly, I think it's all he really needs to really do stuff. Do we want to draw? I kind of do want to draw, honestly, so we'll take the draw. Oh, okay. We sort of got rewarded. So no matter what, he can't attack or block. So let's go to main. We're gonna raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid. And then let's use this here, so that way he's generating less. Move to attack phase. We'll do attack. Draw a card. Okay, so that guy can block. Okay, cool. But there you go. This one. Cool. And then in my turn. Still waiting to see those Genthroughs. Still waiting to see Gone Freaks. Or at least give me Stripper Beach and what's his face? Risky Dice. That would be nice. Bar is still here. I just need a 2 energy producing guy so I can play Angel's Breath. Angel's Breath is really good. Play a character with fulfilled energy and 1 AP cost. It's so good. Or you can perform raid with it. So he now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy. Super Fang. Okay. Do I want the extra draw? No, I don't. Okay. I mean, there's a couple of things that I can do here, which I probably will. System main. Let's put him in the energy. Let's activate. Let's go into the boy. Let's place that on top. I mean, if I attack right now, who's just gonna block? So that's gonna be a problem. I mean, let's hope he doesn't. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So they're producing 5 energy. They got rid of my Genthru. What I'm gonna do is next turn. I know I'm drawing into that Jajanken. I'm gonna play Gone. Look at the top card to see if it's worth keeping. If it's like a cost 0, dude, I'm probably gonna use Toraemon so I can place that down. And then, ooh, Moving Rider, nice. Okay. Nothing to block with, so he's going to get in there. Hopefully it's something that can benefit us. Yes, we will add that to hand. Thank you. So why is this card still there? Do you want to rest? No, I'm good. Do I want to move any of them up? Not really, no. Let's go to main. Now we do have this Gone. Honestly, I'd rather play him. Let's move to the front. Then we'll play out. That's Gone. I have to discard. I completely thought that the effect was different, but that's on me. We do want Ganther though, so get rid of Angel's Breath. We'll activate Jonkin, get rid of that. And then we're chilling for now. Three cards in hand. King on the board. I think this draws, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm just curious as to how they're gonna be able to get back or create more of a board presence, other than just obviously like, can they take away my board? Like, can they? How big? 15. Sure, we'll block this. If anyone's getting in there, it's this guy. Wait, that's an event. Why is this still on the board? Yeah, that's gotta be. That's gotta be a glitch. Yeah, the event cards go immediately to sideline after being used. So am I waiting on them? How was this card able to attack? Makes no sense. This is probably a glitched card. I'll definitely add that to hand. Do I? No, not really. I don't really want to. Do I? So what am I going to do here? I have a gun on the front. I can do risky dice and again through, and then I can play another again through. So yeah, no, that's fine. We are going to move something up. Let's move to Raymond. Move to main. We'll activate this effect. Yeah, because I can't see it. It's fine. Energy for risky dice. We'll do Genther in the front. We'll raid. Honestly, 15,000. I don't know what this card is. I'm not sure at all. Yeah, I saw that card. I don't really know. Yeah, keep it at the top. That's great. I'm gonna do stuff when this happens. I'm gonna activate because I know exactly what it is. We're gonna give it to. It's to gone. Yep, good. I'm gonna add that to hand, right? That's how it does. Yep, add it to your hand. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna activate his effect. It's 1, 2, 3. I need one more for impact 1. That's fine. Let's get in there, honestly. Attack phase. Swing. Choose this one. I think that's a get trigger. Swing. Okay. I don't like that they have these 2 energy producing guys in the back though. That's concerning. Damn, 7. we're still maintaining more board presence, and if we have to block, we use Toraemon so we can get the card underneath it. Is it good? I have no clue. I didn't even look at it. I should have used Garena before I activated the effect, but that's on me. Honestly, Biscuit right now. Oh, okay. We got the win. All right, guys. That is Blue Hunter x Hunter. That's great. It's too bad I didn't get to do the stuff. But yeah, we take the win. That's how it be sometimes. Blue Hunter x Hunter is definitely has become one of my favorite decks. And again, I know this game isn't as known, or a lot of people have not had the chance to actually explore it. They just have no interest in it, which I completely understand. But please give it a chance. The game is good. I love it, and hopefully you guys will love it too. But with that being said, see ya.